Welcome to Fair Game. I'm Kristine Leahy. We're here in Charlotte, North Carolina for NBA All-Star Weekend. My guest today was drafted by the Carolina Panthers in 2005 and is one of the best defensive linebackers in the league. He's a three-time Pro Bowler and the franchise all-time leading tackler. Thomas Davis is here. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having me.
All right, you have a key to the city, so I'm hoping you can help me out here. But I know it's All-Star Weekend, it's really busy, everyone's trying to go to the best restaurants, but it was like impossible to get a good reservation at a good place here. Can you just pick up the phone and call anyone and get a reservation?
I can pick up the phone and definitely call some of my favorite restaurants because they know me very well and I'm frequent there.
Okay.
So I was actually able to do that for a friend, you know.
Oh, you were?
Hit them up,
Okay.
get them reservations. So.
Well, you know, tonight,
time.
our show of like 30, we need a reservation. You can help us out with that?
Absolutely.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So having a key to the city, exactly what does this mean? You can like walk in any place you want?
I wish that I could tell you that I can just really freely go about and do the things that I want to do throughout the city with this key to the city, but it doesn't work for anything but sitting on my mantle.
All right. So when you're going into all these restaurants, and I know people here, they love you.
Yes.
And what just recently happened, being released with a team that you were with your entire career. What are people's reactions when you're out in public?
You know, I've received so much love. You know, it's been overwhelming, really, to think about all of the people that have come up to me just this weekend alone, you know, telling me how much they're going to miss me. You know, but the crazy part about it, a lot of them seem to think that I'm retiring.
Oh.
And, you know, I'm making sure that I let them know. You know?
You set them straight.
Yeah, I got to set them straight.
Okay.
Not retiring, but, you know, it's been fun.
All right, so here's your opportunity. Where do you want to go?
It's not a place that I want to go. I just want to continue my career.
Okay.
You know, for me, I want to play another year, and I feel like I have a lot to offer to a team. I feel like I have a lot to offer to this game, and I'm still passionate about playing football, and I cannot wait for that opportunity to present itself.
Okay, so if you could choose, let's say like your top 3 teams that you would want to play for.
Really, I don't want to say a top 3, but anybody that has the potential to contend for a Super Bowl,
Okay.
that's where I want to be.
I mean, if you want to win a championship,
Yeah,
I'd say the Rams, the Patriots,
those are good teams.
maybe, I don't know, the Saints.
And maybe Kansas City too, right?
Oh, in Kansas City. That's where you want to play?
You know, for me, I want to play with whoever wants me to play for them.
Okay.
That's kind of where I am in my career. You know, when you think about playing 14 years in one city, and, you know, for me, my whole mindset was I was going to have the opportunity to finish my NFL career as a Carolina Panther. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to be a part of that team that really brought a Super Bowl championship to this team. We got close, to this city. We got close to doing it, but we didn't finish it out. And, you know, I was hoping that next year would be that opportunity for us to do that. But understanding the business side of this game, it didn't happen.
Okay, but be real with me. You're with the Panthers your entire career.
Yes.
And they release you. Did you take that personally?
You know, I was out the first few days. It was extremely tough. You know, I struggled with it. I didn't see it coming. You know, I thought I had an opportunity to come back and kind of play another year based on, you know, how I competed and really showed up and shown that I was capable of still playing at a high level. But the team had other plans. You know, we have a ton of young linebackers on the football team right now that they want to see play. And, you know, at the same time, with that being said, I sit back and I look at the way that Arizona Cardinals have handled Larry Fitzgerald. You know, when you look at guys that have been mainstays of your team, guys that have gone out and done things the right way, that have been productive, you know, you kind of give them an opportunity to continue to show and prove. And, you know, I just feel like I wasn't given that this year, but, you know, hats off to the Panthers.
Is that, if you weren't given the chance to prove what you could do, is that something that you kind of hold against Ron Rivera?
Not at all.
Okay.
I feel like deep down inside that Coach Rivera, more so than anybody in that organization, wanted me to come back. You know, we had conversations throughout the year. He told me when I was playing well. You know, I've always had an open line of communication with Coach Rivera, and when I'm not playing well, he don't hesitate to tell me. If I'm playing well, he lets me know. And I really felt from conversation that he wanted me to be back, and it just unfortunately didn't work out that way.
I know you and Ron haven't really talked much since this happened, but he was on the show. And he said to me, that you guys had such a special relationship, and I actually want you to check out here what he said.
I'll be honest, I haven't come to grips. It's been very hard for me. It really has. Because funny, Thomas reached out to me and afterwards, and he said, I never had a chance to say goodbye, and I still haven't, because I don't know what to say to him right now. I really don't. It's been different. I mean,
so you didn't have the initial conversation with him?
No. The general manager did.
Okay.
Personally, it was it's been odd. It really is, because who he is. I mean, he is really a special individual.
What do you think about that?
Spot on. That's my guy, man. Coach Rivera, like I said, he's always been a guy that has been straightforward with me. And, from a player to coach relationship, you want that. Mm-hmm. I mean, I don't always want it to be a situation where he's going to come to me and tell me when I'm doing great. When I'm not doing good, tell me. I want to be able to have that open line of communication and know that. And, just leaving that room that day when Marty told me that, they was turning the page and they was going in a different direction, I didn't really get a chance to talk to my guy. So, that was one of the reasons why I reached out to him, and, I just have so much respect for him, and I feel like he has the same level of respect for me. And watching the video, I think it really shows that. So you just really want to be able to have that closure. And I'm pretty sure at some point we're going to sit down, we're going to have dinner at one of these restaurants that I'm frequent at. And, we'll just kind of talk things out. Coach Rivera is an amazing guy. He was the guy that gave me an opportunity to continue to play after going through the injuries that I've gone through. So, I mean, nothing but love and respect for Coach Rivera.
One of the things that he also mentioned was that he was with you through the whole time you're going through these injuries, and 3 ACL tears. Guys don't do that. And you sat there and you decided, I'm going to go through this rehab process. Why did you do that?
For me, after you do it a second time, you never really know what's going to happen. But when you do it a third time, in my mind, my career was over with. And with that being said, my wife kind of made a statement. She said, well, you have to go through the surgery anyway to fix your knee. Mm-hmm. You have to go through the rehab process anyway. Why not do it in a way to potentially come back and play and see what happens? Mm-hmm. 2 days after surgery, I'm on my feet walking, and every day I went into the training room, every day I went into the weight room, never once thought about, maybe this isn't going to happen, maybe this can't happen, maybe I can't do it. It was all positive thoughts. I'm going to do it. I'm going to show Mr. Richardson that he made the right decision. I'm going to show Coach Rivera that he made the right decision. It was all about proving them right. And then I didn't start the season that year off as being a starter, kind of rotational on a pitch count. But immediately as the season continued to progress, I got stronger. Our defense got stronger. Luke moved to middle linebacker. And, the rest is history.